Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I have a October daily process video for you. I am going to be doing my front cover and the inside of my title page of my insert. So I'm just going through some of the products that I'm going to be using today. I am using a collection from Tracy Reed Designs. It's her new collection that she just came out with, I think last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know. It's a gorgeous collection. You can get the digital version if you are a digital scrapbooker, or if you're a hybrid scrapbooker like me, you can print it. And if you have like a Silhouette or Cricut, you can cut everything out at home, print and cut, or you can fussy cut. I have a Cricut, but I actually fussy cut a lot of the items. And I absolutely love them all. They're so cute. So I'm going to use one of her cards, this 4x6 card here, for my title page. Or not my title page, but my front cover. I really wanted to keep the front cover pretty flat. I am using the Heidi Swapp Storyline Chapters mini inserts. This is my first time using it, and I picked the pink one because I am going to be using this collection, which has some pink in it, as well as the Prima 31 collection, which has pink in it as well. So I thought that it worked. I used a die from my stash to create this frame here with black cardstock, and now I'm going through a stamp set that I got from Coco Daisy many years ago, probably like 4 or 5 years ago. It's just an alpha stamp, and I liked it because it's imperfect. It's like imperfect alpha, and I really like it. And it's small enough that it fits in this small frame. I am going to be using the Distress Oxide Ink and Spice Marmalade to stamp this out. I'm just going to stamp out October Daily, and there's like a little star with these alphas, so I'm going to stamp a couple stars, and I'm not going to leave the whole process in. I'm just going to leave some of the letters in just to show you guys. I decided to do individual letters instead of spelling it all out because there's 2 O's in October, and it worked out perfectly. I love it. It looks like they're like wonky, kind of like imperfect alphas, and I really like them. So there's that, and then I pulled out some alphas here for the numbers in black and white. Just let's get that, and there is the front. It's super simple, but I really liked the pumpkins at the bottom of that card, so I decided to use that. So moving on to the inside of the page, I did create a little prompt list, October daily prompt list for my patrons, and that is what this is. It is very small, so you probably can't read it. So that is, I cut it down I printed it and then I cut it down. It was larger than this. It was like longer, but I ended up cutting it down just a little bit. So there was spider web at the bottom as well, but I cut that off so it would fit nicely in this smaller insert. Now, I do like the smaller version, but it's way smaller than I thought it was. I don't know, in my head. One of my friends actually told me how large, what the size exactly was. I honestly can't remember what the exact size is, even though I measured it here. But they're quite small, but I really like it. At first, when I pulled it out of the package, I was like, oh wow, these are really little. But I really like it. I think it's going to be fun. And yeah. So here I measured wrong and I cut it too short. I wanted it to go all the way to the spine. So I end up using a piece of black cardstock to cover it up, and you guys will see here in a second. And I'm just using scrapbook.com adhesive sheets, and they're double-sided like sticky tape. I really love it, and I've been using it for my October daily, using them for my October daily, and I've been using them for die cuts as well, that I create with my die cutting machine. It just makes it so much easier because then you can just cut it out with the adhesive on the back already, and you don't have to like use your tape runner or whatever. It just peels right off and it's just easy to go. So yeah, that's what I've been using recently a lot actually. So I'm going to put a piece of cardstock like right here at the edge. It's just going to be like a little strip. And then I'm also going to do the same thing on the other side, even though I do measure correctly the next time. I'm going to make it go all the way across with this pink paper with spider webs all over it. This is from the Prima 31 collection. And it's such a pretty Halloween collection. There's so many great Halloween collections every year to choose from. But this is the one that I chose this year, and I'm glad that I stuck with it. I'm glad that I didn't like go crazy this year. I feel like in past years I have bought entirely too many fall and Halloween collections that I never get them all used up. So I'm hoping that with me just getting this one and then the Tracy Reed digital version or digital kit, hybrid kit, I don't know what you call it. Hopefully just using those two and using leftover stuff from last year, I can use up a lot of it for this project. So I'm doing the exact same thing on the other side now here because I want it to be cohesive. This is the first page. Title page, I guess, but I wanted to put my prompt list on the first page, and I love the way that this looks. Here is the double-sided sticky tape that I'm using. I don't know the size. I have two different sizes. I have this one and then a smaller version. I prefer this one. Personally, I like the width of it. It's like the same width as my ATG. I don't know the exact size of it though. I will leave the products that I'm using linked down below if you guys are interested. And also I do have a Patreon where I'm going to be sharing my October daily processes over there. This is probably going to be the only video on YouTube, and I'll also do a flip through obviously when it's completed. Hopefully I actually complete it before this year is over and I'm not working and trying to get it finished next year. Let's hope though. We'll see. I don't know if anybody else is like that. I'm a patron of a friend, Leilani, and she has said that, you know, she likes to work on her projects and finish them. And I love that. Like, I wish I was like that. I have several projects, several ongoing projects where I just feel like I never have enough time to do them. I wish I was a start one project, finish it, and then move on to the next, but I'm not. Right now, I currently have several ongoing projects that none of them are finished. But so is life. That is the way that I am. That's the way that I scrap, so that's okay. So I was just trying to clean up the edges there with my craft knife. I'm not very good with a craft knife. Yeah, some people make it look so easy, and I almost never get a straight cut. Like, I don't know. I do really love having the glass mat because then I can just cut straight on it. But I don't know. It's frustrating when it gets like it gets caught on a piece of paper and then it gets jagged. I don't know. It's annoying. So yay, that page is finally done with paper at least. And now I'm going to bring in this really pretty cardstock, glitter cardstock. That's kind of a mix between a champagne and a gold. I previously did some die cutting on it for some October Daily do-it-yourself embellishments that I did for Patreon. So I'm going to try to use up this piece of paper here. I'm going to use it to mat the prompt list, and I'm going to put it on the right hand side. I really, really love that pop of that glitter. I think, especially in person, maybe not so much in the video, but in person it just like pops off the page with the black. I love it. I absolutely love it. It makes my spooky heart happy. I hope that it just makes me so happy. So now I just want some kind of like embellishments on the left hand side because I really didn't know what to do with it. So I'm going to add one of those pumpkins and some little black leaves. They're all stitched. They came from I believe they came from the same die set. I don't know where they're from though. I've had them for a couple years. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of that same double-sided adhesive on here. And then I'm going to use a sticker from the L Studio sticker sheet, and it says enter at your own risk, and it is white font on a black cardstock background. And then that is going to be my pages for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Do you like the non-traditional Halloween colors with the pink? Or do you like to stick to the more traditional green, orange, black, purple colors? Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to spread love and be kind. I hope that you all have an amazing day. Bye, friends.